What is going on, guys? Dragon Terror Blade here, back with some more Elder Scrolls Legends. We got 6 days left in the season, and we're still sitting in rank 9, which is not where we wanted to be. So I might start making these episodes a little bit longer, maybe, just to see if we can start growing a little bit more. But obviously part of that is we need to start winning. Last 2 episodes, we were below 500. And that's not what I'm looking for. I'm hoping, at a minimum, because I realize I'm not very good at the game. I don't have all the cards I want to make this deck optimal. So expecting to win all of my games is unrealistic. But what I am hoping for is, at a minimum, each episode to go 500. Obviously that means no progress, but what I mean by that is at my worst episode, I want the worst episode to be breaking even. And then good episodes, obviously, we go above that. So we're always making some kind of progress or staying the same. Episodes like last episode where we went backwards are not really where we want to be. As my opponent leads off with a Kavach Soldier, which is a little annoying, but I can Crushing Blow that next turn. I will play Daring Cut Purse in the right lane. Obviously I don't want to just smash into that and lose it for no reason. I could also put a Bandari Bruiser out there next turn. What does my opponent have to play? Shimmering Peddler. And we're gonna get Firebolted, which is a little unfortunate. So, I think we have to Crushing Blow this thing, just because I need to be able to get to this thing. So next turn I can Giant Bat and Shadow Shift for some draw. But if he has a bunch of actions to play, obviously we have nothing to do. But hopefully he burns to his hand quickly. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I'm recording this on Black Friday. So maybe we'll get a super discount, cheap edition of Elder Scrolls, and everybody can kind of get more games for free. So we're going to play Giant Bat, and we're going to Shadow Shift just because I need more card options, I feel. And Dune Smuggler is not really what we're looking for, but getting that Peddler out of the way is what we're looking for. And we're building up a little bit of a card advantage, which is nice. I don't care about the Brutal Ashlander. He can stay there for all I care. My opponent plays nothing, which tells me that he probably has some answers to this. So what I'm going to do... that's not what I wanted. I put that in the wrong order. That's okay. I'll put the Bruiser out. If he has a Firebolt, he'll probably kill the Bruiser first, if I had to guess. But that Ashlander can stay there all he wants. What my deck is really starving for, and one of these guys is going to obviously die right here. This deck is starving for more... I only have 1 Master of Thieves. It's starving for 2 more of those. It's starving for more Thieves Dens. But I just don't have those cards at the moment. Okay. I can play my 2 Smugglers. Or I can go Fighters Guild Recruit Dune Smuggler. Huh.
If I fall,
yeah, I think I'll do it like that. So that my Fighters Guild Recruit can survive 1 hit from that thing, and he'll have to use cards to remove it if he wants to. He'll either have to Lightning Bolt this, or Firebolt plus trade. Or Crushing Blow is also an option, but that one, basically that movement, forced him to waste one of his very quality cards. I could just Crushing Blow this thing. How do I want to do this? I think I will Crushing Blow this. And then... I want to play this guy, but can I not... Can I just choose not to move anybody? Let's see. Alright, cool. So I can choose not to move anybody, because I don't want to move him into the Ashlander's path. I still have Piercing Jab for whatever he has coming out soon. But I've burnt through a lot of cards just stabilizing. I need to start counterattacking soon. Gonna Goldbrand something. I've seen Goldbrand played a bit more lately. It's interesting. I haven't really seen it in the past. Hive Defender is lovely. We get another Hive Defender.
You will die, Shakespeare.
Let's see what he plays. He'll choose not to play it. I don't want to put out both Hive Defenders. I'm just going to put out one for now. He'll probably Gold Brand the Dune Smuggler, but that's just wasting a charge of Gold Brand. If he wants to waste 4 damage on killing a 1 health creature, I'm okay with that. Or maybe as a Firebolt to take out the Hive Defender. Nope, Firestorm. Okay. So that's the prophecy he was hanging on to.
By the 8th, they will meet their
Daggerfall Mage. I still will just leave that over there. I don't care.
Outlander.
Huh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna Snake Tooth Necklace the Defender, just to put it out of range of Gold Brand, so he has to hit it with something else as well. Plus, if he's still alive next turn, we can start getting a bunch of health back.
They'll never outsmart me.
Right, this card needs to go, though. What kind of actions does he have in hand? Piercing Javelin, that's unfortunate. And will he waste his last gold brand on my Highwayman is the question. He will. Which is a good idea because he ruined all my draw. Now I have no draw.
Die, Outlander.
And no cards. I get a giant bat. Gotta get rid of that. Play our bat. We'll start trying to creep some health back up. But we are starving for cards, and I'm sure my opponent has an action to answer this. Gotta leave those in that lane. Just constant actions.
Die, Outlander.
I'm not getting any useful cards at the moment. 33 cards in the deck, and none of them are useful. Ungolem is far from what we need. He's gonna pop a rune next turn. But things are not looking good. We're not getting any cards that let us go on the offensive. I'm sure he'll pop our next rune here.
Shall take you.
Die, Outlander.
And we get a Brotherhood Assassin, which could be useful.
I lurk in
Play
the
the Brotherhood
shadows,
Assassin.
waiting.
We'll get another Brotherhood Assassin,
I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
which is lovely. We'll move this one over. Draw another card. And we'll get a Moonlight Werebat out, so we can maybe start healing next turn. And I'm not going to pop that rune. Definitely need this health, though.
My friend would like to say hello.
I get a random Atronach. That's okay. What else does he have? He's going to put Frosty over there. Which is not the worst thing. And Jav our Werebat, so there goes our health.
Shall take you.
Die, Outlander.
We're running out of time to keep this thing going.
We know.
Do I want to pop this rune? We're going to get rid of Frosty, which will buy us a turn. 2, 3, 4. I'll play Swiftclaw just in case we draw maybe a Snake Tooth Necklace, but I just don't want to go all out attack and pop some runes that'll put him back in the game. Will he pop the last rune for me? That's the question. He will. It's not going to be a useful card.
Die, Outlander.
He probably has a Lightning Bolt in hand for this, though. Nope. He has a Crushing Blow. Alright, so at no point could we counter all of those actions. And honestly, I just don't think this deck was built to deal with something like that. I don't know what I could have changed. See, this is the thing where I'm kind of struggling with to kind of get better here. Because obviously I have a long way to go to get better. I look back on a game like that and I try and think like, what plays could I have changed to kind of change the outcome of that? And something like that, I don't see a lot of opportunity for me to change that game. So I don't always want to blame the deck construction for why we lost. I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out. I don't like doing that. But something like that, I honestly sit there and I'm like, what could I have done differently that round? And I don't always come up with something. That's why I'm hoping you guys will come in and tell me how much I suck. Or, hopefully in a little bit nicer of a way of, tell me the plays that I could have done better. Is the way we'll go about saying that one. Drinking some Kickstart. Going to the mall today. Mall was insane. Had to walk probably close to a mile just to even get to the mall, which was a little crazy. I think we've got Highwayman because I want to get some cards drawn. Probably has a Firebolt to take it out.
Shall we begin?
Nope, he's got a Crystal Tower Crafter though. And a Lesser Ward. That's a little unfortunate for us. There's always a chance we could draw a Piercing Javelin or something at some point. Or a Crushing Blow. That's not really what we want at the moment though. Put the Hive Defender in that lane. Even if we have to double trade or something like that. Or if he Firebolts and takes it out. Oh, Shadow shifted over. Okay. Are you going to bother breaking your rune just to stop my draw? Gonna try and draw an action. He will not get one.
There's more to come.
He's going to go face. It's not the worst thing. Kind of want to draw a card. We're going to get another Highwayman, which doesn't help us at the moment. It's ping face. Of course, it's a Prophecy. It's probably a Lightning Bolt to kill my Highwayman or something. And it's also going to make his Crystal Tower Crafter grow. Oh, it's a Daring Cut Purse. How do I want to go about killing this thing? Can only play one of these cards. I think I'll put the Highwayman out just for more draw. At some point, I need to pop this rune and figure out what to do with it. Next turn, I'll probably use one of my Highwaymen and Giant Bat and to finish off. That'll probably be the way I go about taking this thing out before it gets too big. Playing a kind of difficult balance here because I kind of want him to pop one of my runes so I can get some cards, but at the same time I don't want to let this thing get out of hand. Got some stuff in hand though to deal with whatever he may choose to go with. We won't have enough Magicka to go Racketeer Crushing Blow next turn, so we're going to probably have to go Giant Bat finish off, or Crushing Blow Ping finish off. Something like that. I don't know what he wants to go for, though. Running out of time. Which means it's probably an important play for him. Zach GSC. Goblin Skulk. Crushing Blow. So he's going to get that ping in.
There's more to come.
Okay. Does this change what I want to do here?
Claws out.
Draw a card first. Let's take that out. I only have 2 Magicka left. Do I want to pop this rune? Or trade so he can't get a 0-cost action? I think that's what I'll do.
Claws out.
And the next turn I can put a Hive Defender over here if I need to. I just don't want him getting that free action to boost this thing even higher because I'm playing with fire. Next turn I have to do that giant bat finish off thing with that. Or something to that effect. Or giant bat skooma. He's got 3 cards in hand. We have a bunch, but we're gonna start running low on the opportunities to play all these cards if we don't get rid of this Crystal Tower Crafter soon. But there's also the chance, now that we're in the 5 Magicka area, at any point we could draw a Piercing Javelin that'll instantly take care of this thing. We'll draw Fighters Guild Recruit. Let's put it out there to stop the damage. I know it won't kill it with the lethal, but it'll make it so that I don't have to sacrifice my Highwayman to get past this thing. And I'll make it so I also don't have to waste my... Wait, I can't play that yet. Giant Bat first. Skooma Racketeer on the bat. I'll get another card. Snake-Tooth Necklace is a good one. So now I could trade this next turn and maybe try and build up a Hive Defender. Something like that. We have the card advantage, and our health is similar enough to where I don't feel horrible at the moment. Could also Cliff Racer or Snake-Tooth Necklace next turn. I don't know how we're going to counter this, though. 4 cards is still a solid amount of cards in hand. What else could he want to go for? I don't think he was all in on that Crystal Tower Crafter. I just think it was more of a I wasn't doing anything about it, so he was glad to keep building it up. But he kind of ran out of actions to play for, and that might have been what he was trying to go for with the Goblin Skulk before we took that thing out.
Do not test me, knave.
It's okay. Slaughterfish spawning. Soul Split. Okay, got a lot of stuff to go through here. Let's draw a card first. Master of Thieves. Definitely want to get that out next turn. Let's kill this. Get Hive Defender out. Get Giant Bat out to get some health back. And then he'll have to trade with both of these things to take out Hive Defender unless he has an action in hand ready to go. And then next turn I could either Master of Thieves or Mortal Executioner and Bandari Bruiser. Master of Thieves would let me get a whole bunch of draw going. I just don't know if I need the draw at this moment. Because if I play Master of Thieves, I'll get 2 cards drawn. Trying to figure out how I want to go about this next turn play. Because I feel like if I play this next turn correctly, I can kind of set myself up to win this game. But also, obviously, it depends on what he plays here, but I'm assuming it's either going to be action trade or double trade to get rid of the Hive Defender. He's going to go for a Smuggler's Haul. Maybe trying to get a ward of some sort? Or something to equip to where he won't have to trade both? Or a Maple Shield will let his Sundered Shade live, I think. Oh, he's got to Calm. -4 attack this turn. That's a solid play. It's not bad at all. And he gets Dwarven Spider with Guard. Okay, so 2. I can snake tooth necklace this thing and get some health back up. And then play Cliff Racer to kill the Slaughterfish. Or I can Crushing Blow the Slaughterfish. And then Dune Smuggler my Highwayman out of there. I think that's a better play. Definitely the more interesting one. Because I want to keep this Highwayman alive. And obviously more drain is more health. And then next turn I could Master of Thieves Mortal Executioner, I think. Or if I get Thieves Den, I will Thieves Den Master of Thieves and maybe win the game. But he can't kill my Highwayman anymore unless he has a Lightning Bolt. I can get my Mortal Executioner 2 runes broken next turn, if not 3. I'll be playing with the chance of a Lightning Bolt, though, which is rough. What else can we play next turn? Whereabouts here. Honestly, the 2 health, I didn't want to judge it too harshly at first because I thought it's still a good card with 2 health. The problem is I'm not drawing it from Prophecy that much, and if I'm not drawing it from Prophecy, it's not as good out of hand anymore. Especially because 2 health makes it die to a lot of things. I'm not necessarily going to completely cut it yet. Just gonna get a Flame Atronach in both lanes, which is definitely a thing. No rune broken. What else does he have? Lesser Ward. Definitely wanted to kill that with that Cruel Fire Bloom. So we have a Hive Defender now. Let's draw first. Let's snag a Shadow Shift, which means we can put our Highwayman back into that lane. But if we do that, we can't play Cliff Racer, and I kind of want to play Cliff Racer right now. I think we're going to go Hive Defender, Cliff Racer, kill that Atro. We'll take 10 damage next turn, which means 2 Lightning Bolts kills us. Or no, we won't take 10 damage. We'll take 5 damage next turn, unless he has a way to instantly kill our Hive Defender, which would suck. Waiting for the right moment to get these cards out. Hopefully that was my opponent's last strong play, and then we can just kind of take this from here. So I don't think this deck performs super great late game. I've not drawn a single Piercing Javelin yet. I like that art for the Flaming Atronach. It's a very nice card. What else you guys got for me? The opponent's taking a long time to play his turns, but I guess he's thinking it all out. Right, now he'll get the 10 damage. Lightning Bolt? No, he's fishing for a Firebolt, I guess. He'll get the Firebolt, so he's going to kill one of these things. Can a brother please get his Piercing Javelins? Nope, I cannot. Okay. So, I can't win this turn. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 1 would move him over. It'll do 10. That'll give me a chance to win. A risky chance, but I think I have to go for it because I can't clear this out. Go 3. still take 5 next turn, so I have to go for the win here. So, we're going to Dune Smuggle him over. Shadow Shift him over. Play Master of Thieves. I'm gonna go for the win here. No rune, no rune, no rune. There's the lightning bolt more than likely. Okay. 6 to the face, no rune again, please. Whew, we're gonna get that win. Thank God. Good game, sir. I felt like we had to go all out for the win there. Let's go for one more. Don't know how we came out of that alive, but I'm very happy we did. Oh man, see, this deck can get ugly at times. That Master of Thieves, I was just waiting on the right moment to play him. That's why I wish I had 3 of them, because right now I only have 1 in the deck, which means that 1 is like gold, because there's so many combos that rely on Master of Thieves being out there. So I feel like sometimes I hang on to him too much, just out of like nervousness that I don't want to waste him or play him at the wrong time. As we are going to try and find one more opponent so that we can maybe get some positive momentum forward this episode, because right now we're sitting at 500, which again, like I said, is my ideal worst episode, but after last time's bad episode, we want to kind of counter. Going as Umber PL. And I'm going first again. I kind of want to look at the numbers, because I feel like I kind of feel like I'm always going first. Like, I want to see if that's true or not. I know I went second last game, but I feel like I'm almost always going first. And we have no early game cards, which means this game could get ugly in a hurry depending on what my opponent's playing.
May you walk on warm sand.
Hello, sir.
Good tidings, citizen.
We have Fighters Guild Recruit, but we don't necessarily want to play that because it is 1 lightning bolt away from just dying. Next turn, I'll probably Dune Smuggler in the Shadow Lane. And if he wants to firebolt that, that's okay. But I need to get some board presence out after this turn. What's he got? High Rock Summoner. It's not the worst thing. I think I want to develop the Bruiser.
These are Kashid streets.
Definitely want to get this Bruiser out and moving. Now, if he can't lightning bolt or firebolt it this turn, I can Dune Smuggler and put it out of lightning bolt range next turn, which would be awesome. But being that he's running intelligence, there's a good chance he has a firebolt. And there it is. Not the worst thing though. Does he have another play? Because now we can put our Werebat out.
Be on your guard.
Camlorn Sentinel. And we'll Werebat in the left lane. And then maybe next turn I'll Smuggler the Werebat over to kill that. Unless it gets Firebolted this turn. You may have a Cunning Ally to try and pull a Firebolt. All of these are possibilities. Or he just had another Firebolt in hand. So that's unfortunate. In my opponent's first 7 cards, he drew 2 of his 3 Firebolts. That sucks. But, alas, this is how the game goes sometimes. As you can see here, in my first 7 cards, I drew 2 of my 3 Dune Smugglers. Sometimes it just happens like that. What will my opponent play to counter? This is probably going to be the 4/4... Oh, Hex Mage is a 5. Never mind. Maybe another Camlorn Sentinel? Imperial Reinforcements. That's annoying. Hello, good friend Ungalim. Now I can...
If I fall,
kind of wanted to play Ungalim, but I want to get this thing over here so I can force them to trade, maybe? I don't know. He probably has another Firebolt to just take this out. Or maybe at this point he has a Lightning Bolt. Hoping at some point to pull a Hive Defender for these guys. The way my draw is working right now, it's not likely. But I should hopefully be able to get rid of these two. These guys will pop a rune next turn.
Chimera, guide us.
Now that's bad. That is very bad. It's 8 damage this turn. Jesus Christ. This guy drew perfectly.
I hear and obey.
Is he going to pop another rune for me? I think that's what he's thinking about. Because the more runes he pops, the more chances he's getting at me pulling a Hive Defender. I wish I had an Arrow Storm in this deck for this lane right now. Okay. Manticore doesn't help me right now.
Into the breach.
Okay, how are we going to do this? Tazcod doesn't help me right now either. That's not going to help me either. Getting pretty close to just being done for, actually. How can I do this?
There are ill winds this day.
Okay, so we can get rid of one of those things now.
You will die, Shadeskin.
The Night Mother
Play
will
Unglum
guide
over
us.
there to take out that next turn. My problem is now he can play a Frost Atronach if he drew that. If not, we probably have a Storm one coming our way and we're screwed anyway. But that... My opponent just had the perfect start for what I am weak against. We don't have the cards in this deck to really counter getting
Shall
lanes
we
flooded
begin?
like that. And now it's probably going to get even worse. We're not going to be able to make it to Manticora. Probably not going to make it to play Tazcat either. This game's going to be done before then. Next turn, I can Piercing Jab, Ping, Trade, and that'll reduce my damage I'm taking. Alright, he's already going to reduce it even more. We're going to take a max of 6 this turn. Let's see, he has another card. He has another Scouting Patrol. So we have to Piercing Jab this next turn. That's not even an option. It's not even up for discussion. The question is he going to pop a rune this turn? And if not, I would love to finally draw a Hive Defender. Please, God. Is he going for the win?
Into the breach.
Oh, there's the Hive Defender.
Acknowledge.
God.
Solid pops.
My problem is I can't Hive Defender and Piercing Javelin. But I have to Piercing Javelin, but I also need to clear some stuff in that lane, which means this might be over.
For the Black Hand.
So that's a given. If I play Hive Defender into Shadow Shift, he'll live those 3. Then I'm basically banking on drawing a Piercing Javelin from my Prophecy, which might be the only option I have right now.
I lurk in the
First.
shadows, waiting.
That was incredibly clutch to at least buy us a turn. Okay, I still don't think we can come back from this, but at least this gives us an opportunity. We're going to need some drain soon, and we're going to need a lot of things. I'm hoping for a triple trade here. Next turn I can finish this thing off and save my Brotherhood assassin.
Your destruction is at hand.
Alright, that thing's gonna have to get finished off, piercing jabbed.
Into the breach.
Gonna get a cut purse. It still isn't looking good. Will he bother with those trades is the question.
I hear and obey.
He will. He's gonna leave one alive. Okay, so these are our given plays. Piercing jabbing that. We are finishing off that. Do I want to push this now? See what happens?
We know.
Let's kill that first. Okay, that's fine. Then we're going to play the Spriggan and nothing else for now. We're still a top deck Lightning Bolt away from a loss. But we can't start counterplaying yet.
We'll hold, no matter what.
He's going to get a card for that.
Training is over. It's time to act.
Nothing I can do about that one.
Into the breach.
Still have nothing to stop this thing from attacking us. Which means I'm probably going to have to play East March to try and draw something to save us. Unless, if I go face with this, I technically have enough health to live whatever this guy does. So let's do that first. Okay. Let's get Talscott out. Okay, and unless this thing gets buffed, we at least have one more turn. Or unless he obviously drew a Lightning Bolt. But that's still, Lightning Bolt, Crushing Blow, any of those things does us in. But we're getting close to maybe being able to counter. The only problem is the likelihood of him drawing a Lightning Bolt, it's going to happen at some point. So we have to start getting some kind of drain in or something soon.
Be on your guard.
Camlorn Sentinel.
Don't make me laugh.
Is that it? While Thieves' Den is lovely, we need to Manticora.
You will die.
Kill that. And do nothing for a turn. If I could draw like a Master of Thieves and a Snake Tooth Necklace, we have a chance. Small chance, but a chance. I just have a feeling we're going to get kind of a counter going and then just get lightning bolted. So there goes our Manticora. So let's East March Crusader draw a card first. Hive Defender is lovely. We're going to get a 10 more Swift Claw out just to try and set up that drain combo if we can get a Snake Tooth Necklace. But the odds are going against us. We're getting more and more into the deck.
Soldiers, report.
Your orders.
Okay. Okay. Four, 5, 6. Thieves' Den. What do we have? 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have chance for lethal on the board, so I think we're just going to go for it. So Tazcat first. Is that the lightning bolt? Because if it was the lightning bolt, we never had a chance. That would be such a shitty way to go out. But I know it's going to be the way we go out. He does not have the lightning bolt. Okay, so let's go 2. Let's get our health. Let's go again. No way. Oh, this is going to be the lightning bolt for the loss. No, 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 no. We deserve this. Oh!
A fine battle.
Wait, he didn't lightning bolt my face? Why didn't he lightning bolt my face? Oh my god! Oh my god! That was the luckiest win. We did not deserve that. I don't know why my opponent did not lightning bolt my face. Maybe he thought we deserved the win? Is that a pity win? I don't know. But that is spectacular. Alright, we're going to end the episode there. I can't take any more in my heart right now. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. Remember, if you draw a lightning bolt, you can go face with it, and you should when your opponent has 3 health. That was just a very lucky misplay on my part from my opponent to give me the victory. I'm very grateful for it. Those things happen. He may be as inexperienced as I am. But yeah, we will catch you guys next time with some more versus ranked. I am Dragon Terrorblade, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.